quite a lot of traction all day. And there's one other story as well. So this is to do with the Boots site in Nottingham. Hundreds of homes are planned to be built on that site, and those plans have moved a step closer. This is for the enterprise zone section of the site near Beeston. Unlike conventional homes, though, these houses won't be built on site, effectively. They'll be pre-assembled at a factory in Yorkshire. Hey, that's clever, isn't it? John Hickman is the Development Director for Ilke Homes, operations in the Midlands, and he can tell you a little bit more about how they build their houses. Hello, John.
Hi, Andy. Thanks for having me on.
That's all right. These are different, then, to ordinary houses built with bricks or breeze blocks or whatever. What are they?
Yeah, so we're a modular house builder, so our homes are fully built inside a factory. So they're on a steel frame, and they're all put together in sort of ground floor, first floor, and the roof, plastered, tiled, plumbed, painted, on the back of a lorry and delivered to site. So instead of taking sort of 26 weeks to build a house on site, it takes less than a week, and we can sort of build 12 houses a day. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive, and it works, does it? All the bits fit. It's like a jigsaw, I imagine. So do all the bits always fit together?
Yeah, so it's part of the modern method of construction, and it's really, if you think about it, house building meets precision engineering, car manufacturing. So they're built to much tighter tolerances than a traditional house, or computer modelled. So yeah, very rigid. Got the same warranties as a new build house through the NHBC, for example. So. And
what are the walls made of?
So the walls are externally steel with some rigid insulation. Then on the boot site, there's some brick slips on there and some render. Internally, plasterboard. You will know the difference between one of our houses and another one, other than they're incredibly energy efficient compared to a modern house.
Yeah, and it's 622 houses, isn't it, that you're going to build? That's an awful lot. So how quickly will you put up 622 houses? So
the programme sort of takes through about 25 a month. So yeah, we'll be through there in about 3 or 4 years. So yeah, much quicker than traditional. So yeah, in terms of disruption to locals and local residents in the road, it should be greatly reduced through that speed.
But lots of big trucks coming along, presumably, with big bits of houses on them.
Yes, yeah. So there's certainly far less lorry movements, but those ones that do come are quite large. So yeah, it's quite interesting if you sat behind one on the motorway, see the size of them. But yeah, so they come to site and the crane lands them in.
And who are they targeted at? Have you got a target for each house? Presumably there are different sizes.
Yeah, so the scheme, 622 units, there's just over 500 houses and 117 apartments. There's a mix of 1 and 2 bed apartments, 2, 3, 4 and 5 bed houses. So it'll be a multi-tenure scheme, so there'll be some private rented, and some affordable.
It's funny, because this is on the enterprise zone. I always thought the enterprise zone was about business, really, about, industrial units, but obviously not.
Well, it is. So the whole enterprise zone. This is it's a large part of the site, but it's a small piece of the puzzle. So there's some shops and some further industrial stuff which we're not involved with that Boots will be selling to other parties. So that is coming. The Spine Road was opened up in March this year, which I'm sure you'll have seen. So.
I've driven on it.
Yeah, this is sort of the first piece through, really, is the housing. But yeah, there's plenty more to go at in terms of the industrial commercial stuff.
Yeah, and Boots chose you, didn't they, for this? Why did they choose you?
Yeah, so Boots are very high on their sort of sustainability, our exemplary design proposals. Considering we're sort of building in their backyard, the speed that we can deliver and the less disruption in terms of dust and noise, we take 90% of the house building element is done within our factory. So they're highly energy efficient homes, sort of 20% more heat efficient than a traditional new build. It's about £1 a day to heat. So all these sort of things sort of came into it with Boots, and yeah, really pleased we managed to get a deal together with them.
John, thank you. John Hickman, who's Development Director for Ilke Homes in the Midlands, just talking about the 622 houses coming to the Enterprise Zone, the Boots site in Beeston.